Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're gonna get right into it. You guys should be able to know from the title, hoping that's the reason why you clicked on the video, is we're gonna be doing some decluttering of some eyeshadows today. Most of these eyeshadows are going to be Car Beauty eyeshadows. I was collecting those at one point in time. However, I've come to the point to know that I don't need all of these eyeshadow palettes because, one, I work 5 days, sometimes 6 out of a week, and of those 5 or 6 days, I wear eyeshadow none of those days. So it's basically that on the weekends that I get to apply eyeshadow, and that's only for at the most 16 hours. So we're gonna get right into this video. If you like what you see, I am going to have a couple more of these videos coming up. If you do like this video, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button down below. It really does help my channel grow, and it helps encourage me so that I can get back and start doing more of these videos. It's motivation for me. So we're going to get right into this video, and I'm going to actually pull some of these back to the side, and I'm gonna start first with one that is not Car Beauty, but we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so this first palette that I'm going to show you guys is the Fairy Tales. This is the Storybook Cosmetics. This is actually a eyeshadow palette that I received from BoxyCharm when I was getting BoxyCharm at one point in time. However, I did not think that BoxyCharm was all that beneficial because sometimes I was receiving some of the same redundant products. And look, girl, I ain't got time. I mean, if you're going to send me something, then send me something new and good. But if you're going to keep sending me the same stuff, I don't want it. So yeah, that's a whole nother video for another day. But anyway, I love this palette because it actually looks like a little book, and I do use it on my counter, you know, where I keep my eyeshadows and stuff at, because it actually looks like a little book. And sometimes I use it as an eyeshadow divider. So I'm going to open this palette up and show you guys what's inside. So this one I will be keeping, yeah, just for the fact that it is like nostalgic or something. So it does have a mirror on the left hand side. This is what it's looking like here. I can't really say that I like or dislike the palette, but I will say this. You can see that I did use this shade here. I think that should be pretty evident. But when I use this shade right here, I don't know if it's the pigmentation that was, or pigment that was used in this eyeshadow. It like irritated my eyes to no avail. So I've tried to stay away from that color. But this is a really nice palette, I'm not gonna lie. I just haven't went back to using it because the pigments in this really scared me a little bit, and it made me not want to use the actual palette anymore. So it's kind of like it's just a collector's item right now, but I'm gonna try to get back to that, and I'll let you guys know what happened. Okay, so this one is a keep. So while I have this other one right here, I'll talk about, I think I'm getting now into all of my Car Beauty palettes. So the one that I have here is called the Gentle Teaser, and I'm really hoping you guys can see that. Oh yeah, she ain't really trying to focus, but it's the Gentle Teaser. Yeah. So let's see what she is about. We gonna open her up. I feel like I need just a little bit more light. Let me know. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. You're gonna see a little bit of shadow going on, but at least, you know what I mean, you're getting a little bit more light. So a lot of these palettes, guys, I'm gonna be doing a series coming up of shadows that I've had but never used, and this definitely maybe one of them. This is what this is looking like. It is so pretty. I mean, I really do like this shadow, this palette rather, with the various different colors in it. But you can see I have not used this palette. It kind of reminds me of, and I don't know if I have it close by, some of these colors in here remind me of like my Too Faced eyeshadow palettes, like the not pumpkin patch. What am I talking about? Like, you know, the holiday ones that they come out with, not sweet peach, but like the gingerbread, the pumpkin pie one, or whatever they are. I will be featuring those in my in this series of actual decluttering of eyeshadows. And I don't know, this one here, like I said, if I don't have anything else like it, this is something that I would keep, because of the fact that I'm even thinking about adding it in my little my fall eyeshadow palette. So I'll put this in the maybe section, and yeah, once I go through those other shadows or palettes, I will get back and let you guys know what I've decided to do. So this one is a maybe, so I'm just going to set that one on to the side. The next one that I picked up is the Weekender. I just searched high and low, and I really felt like I needed this eyeshadow palette. Don't know why. Right now I'm thinking to myself like, okay, did I really need this eyeshadow palette? You can see that I haven't even taken the plastic off of this one, and I kind of don't want to take the plastic off, because this may be one that I'm going to probably put on like a Poshmark or somewhere like that to sell. But I'm looking now, and these shades here are like kind of calling my name. They're very pretty and fall-ish. So y'all let me know. This is another maybe. I ain't sure what I'm gonna do with this Weekender palette. Was there what I need to know, is there a deep brown in there? No. So you do get a black to kind of smoke things out, but I like to have me a deep brown in my shadows, because baby, it just works better for me when I have that. The next one I have, eyeshadow palette. I do actually like this packaging. It looks so pretty. That red is like so beautiful. Here's another one that I collected. This is the actual palette. You will see that this one has not been touched either, but when I look at this, it's like, it's kind of like a rainbow eyeshadow palette, and I'm like, I don't really need, although it's very pretty, I really don't need to keep this. I mean, I really like this blue section, don't get me wrong, and this green section, because I'm a green girl, and then purples, because I like purples. I like the shades in here, but I'm not exactly sure that it's something that I need to actually hold on to. So I don't know, we'll see. This is a maybe as well. I'm going to look at my Juvia Place palettes, maybe the Culture one, and see if I have a majority of these colors in there. If that's the case, then I will probably get rid of this and probably put it on my Macari or Poshmark. I'm gonna say my Macari because this is Car Beauty, you know. So I have, so far guys, I have one keep, 3 maybes, and I haven't decluttered anything. So I mean, I don't know where this is going, but we gonna see. This is the next Car Beauty palette that I have. The packaging is like everything. I love, I mean, I'm not so much for the skull, but you know, it looks really nice. This one is called Life of the Fiesta, and same outer carton is also on the actual packaging. These mirrors are what is doing it for me, baby. I'm trying my best not to make you guys see these mirrors. Okay, so this is what this palette looks like. I think that this palette is really cute. Somehow I believe that this palette may be a dupe for one of the indie brand palettes. Although this was out before that one was made, I cannot think of who it was made by, but everything in here is looking good to me except for those pressed glitters, and I do not think that I will ever be using those. And another thing I wanted to say, guys, this is the keep. This is one of the smaller palettes. It's called Mademoiselle, and it is oh, I feel like I got oil on my hands or something. Take the little plastic off of this one. Getting a call, sorry guys. Yeah, this is what this one is looking like. I think this is very pretty, neutral for someone that may be new starting out. However, I don't need it, and this one is definitely going to be a declutter. I know that for sure. Definitely going to be a declutter. Okay, that's 2 for declutters. Yay! This palette I have is called Havana Club. Havana Club. Okay, guys. I keep just slamming these palettes. Okay, guys, so this is the palette Havana Club. This is what it's looking like. It's, I think it's a nice palette, but it's not nice enough for me to keep. I'm not really that interested in these colors. I think I have some GBFs placed that are along this color theory, and I'm just gonna rock with those. So yep, this is a declutter as well. I'm trying not to blind you guys. Ugh. Get my little plastic sheet back on there. Decluttered. Gone. See ya. Then I'm not really sure what I want to do with this one, because I may keep it around just for Valentine's to do a couple looks in February, and then I may declutter it. I'm not sure. I'll let you know, guys, what I'm going to do with this eyeshadow palette, because it may not be sticking around. That's all I can say. So it's a maybe. It's a maybe for now. This next one I have is called Free Spirit and Wild Heart, and that is what it's looking like. It has the double-sided mirrors on the side as well. I'm not sure what I want to do with this one. I think I am gonna actually declutter this one. I think I might, because it's a lot like one of the other eyeshadow palettes that I did save. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one, but it may go in the declutter section. I'm thinking that it is. So I'm probably going to let this one go as well. We're up to 4 declutters. Yay! This is the next one that I have. Is called Behind the Mask. This is so pretty outside, and y'all, it's extra pretty inside. Like, just look at that. This just screams me all over. I love these shades. Love the shade colors. They are so very pretty. I am just so looking forward to using them. I haven't really used this palette. Maybe once, swatched it or something like that. But I will be pulling it out to do some looks here this fall. This is a keep, guys. I'm keeping this one. I can't keep fighting with that. We're down to the last 2 almost. So here we go. One of my very favorites from Car Beauty is called The Traveler. Don't know why they call it The Traveler, but baby, I love this one. Have not used it. I have not used this palette as of yet, but it is so pretty. And I just received an indie palette that I had ordered. It took it some time to get here, but this is kind of reminding me of the eyeshadow palette, and I can't wait to dive in and use this palette and maybe even compare the 2 of them. So you guys, this is definitely a keep. If you know anything about me on this channel, I love me some greens. Keeping it. Okay. Okay, and then we're down to our last Car Beauty palette. Thank you guys if you've made it this far. Please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you can come back and see the next eyeshadow palette declutter, because it will be another one. The name of this palette here is called the Essentials. And if my memory serves me correct, it's going to be just what it says. Oh yeah. I like this one. Palette is going to be your essentials. Okay, and it's basically going to be what you need for everyday eye looks. Any neutral shade that you need is right here. I will swatch one because I haven't swatched any throughout this whole video, and this is the shade called Catch Up Sis. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So that's what that's looking like. I don't know, that swatching giving too much. Let's try a different one. This is called a Whole Vibe. Yeah, we're going to get something from that one. So this palette, guys, is definitely a keeper. I don't know. And that's going to end it for me on the card palettes. I believe that was the very last one. Keeping that one. Decluttering just a few, not a whole bunch. But I will say this, guys. If you have made it this far, again, I'm repeating in this video, please hit that like button. Come on back, we're gonna do it again. You be blessed. Let's do it all over again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, YouTube.